Are you tired of shooting low and left? You want to solve that problem? Watch this video. Hi guys, John the firearms instructor, and we're here to help you. I can tell you probably we have 26,000 subscribers, and we probably got 26,000 people asking, why the heck am I shooting low and left? I'm exaggerating, guys. Probably not that many. But there are a bunch. And low and left is a real challenge for most students. And we're going to solve it with this one simple hack. Now, Mr. Johnson this morning actually did this. Now, he actually aimed low and left to get us there because we didn't really have a good target yesterday to show you low and left. We have good targets to show you all over the place. They were up, they were down, they were right, they were left. We could solve those problems too, but that'll be another video. But this video today is about low and left. And what we did is we took two targets. And I want to show you that this here, this gentleman's shooting low and left. But look how tight his group is. Johnny put this together and he anticipated the recoil and was able to get a pretty tight group there. Well, he did it again. I told him to loosen his grip up a little bit, and look what he did there. You see we're in that quadrant over there of being to the left. Now, obviously, he was trying to hit bullseyes here. But what's causing most of that, and it's very easy to solve it, is by using trigger manipulation. This is the hack, guys. I'm assuming you have somewhat of a decent grip and somewhat of a decent stance. Those are important, but not as important as the trigger engagement. Now, we've talked trigger engagement multiple times, but I want to kind of give you a concept of what I'm looking for. Mr. Johnson this morning was pulling the trigger. He was putting a lot of cadence, a lot of pressure on that trigger, which was causing it to dip low and left.
On purpose. I don't always shoot like that.
On purpose, yes, Mr. Johnson. We're not knowing saying you're a terrible shooter. You're a better shooter than I am, okay, Johnny? Relax. But what it looks like, if you could see it in camera, John, I'm going to put this to the camera. Plastic gun, guys, no rounds in it. We're in a closed set. I'm going to point this towards the camera. Mr. Johnson's out of the way, even though it's a plastic gun. And I'm going to show you what happens to the pistol when it's manipulated low and left, okay? So I'm going to put my hand up here. I'm going to get a crappy grip. I'm not going to do a good grip, so I'm not really controlling the weapon. And then I'm going to show you low and left. Ready? They catching that, Johnny?
Yeah, it looks really good.
That right there is what you're doing. Now, you may not think you're doing that, but you are. And what's causing most of that is you anticipating the gun going bang. Now, we all have these little monsters inside of us, and our body is not used to shooting. I don't care how long you've been shooting your whole life, when you engage that trigger, you tense up right before the weapon fires because the monster's screaming its head off. He doesn't know what you're doing. So if you were to take that same pistol and kind of play here, a good grip. Remember, we talked about good grip, so we want thumb over thumb. We want as much skin around this pistol as possible. As much skin around this pistol as possible. And that's that two thumbs grip we talked about before. It's right here and right here. Pushing it out, driving it out. But then when we get it out in front of us, guys, we want to use the tip of our finger to engage the trigger, not the crease. The more finger you put in this gun, the more manipulation you're going to do anyways. You see that right there? Now, obviously, you're not engaging the trigger with your finger way there. But if you're not putting any pressure on the gun on this side, you're not holding it properly, you're going to have that rotate over there. And what ends up happening is, here we go again, Johnny, this low and left is causing the anticipation because you're pulling the trigger. It's very hard to engage a trigger and not manipulate your whole hand as well. So what we want you to do is we want you to slowly press the trigger back until the weapon fires. Now, will that solve immediately most people's low and left? Probably. Probably it would. because majority of the time you think about when you engage that trigger, I want you to think, last time you went to the range, I want you to tell me that's 5 shots you shot. Last time you shot, did you know they were going to fire? If the answer is yes, then you pull the trigger every time. So I want you to think about a scale. This is going to give you the trigger press I'm looking for. If I had a scale here, and I had 5 pounds on this side here, the 5 pounds on this side would be, there would be no weight up here, it would be up in the air, correct? So if I drop 5 pounds on this at any distance, this is going to cause the scale to do some crazy flop, all right? Which most likely would dislodge these 5 pounds. That's a trigger pull. Now, if I were to take that sand, open it up, and pour it right here, as the sand started gaining weight on the scale, the other side would level out. That's a trigger press. And that's what we're looking you to do. Press the trigger. Don't pull the trigger. Now, a couple little caveats to this is we got to make sure we have our sight system proper. We have to make sure we're looking through the pistol, not over the pistol. It's not one simple hack, but the trigger engagement is probably the one that causes the most manipulation of the pistol. But you could imagine if the pistol is level, it should shoot level. But if the pistol's at an angle, it's only going to shoot at an angle. So that's another thing. Do you think you had the gun angled when you did that, John?
I don't think so. I think it was probably pretty. I imagine it would be hard for me to not.
Yeah. That's why I had you do this and not me. I would not be able to do it.
I was just making sure to pull the crap out of it.
Yeah, there we go. So Johnny says he just pulled the crap out of it, and that's kind of it. But what we need to think about mostly is we do not aim a gun with our wrist. We aim a gun with our waist. And when you aim a pistol with your waist, that's going to keep the gun level. And I've told you multiple times what? A level pistol shoots level. Do me a favor, guys. Comment below. Tell me if this helps you. Tell me any other shooting problems you may be having. Low and left can't be solved with this simple hack. Give this a try. I guarantee you it will improve your accuracy. It will improve your shot placement, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable. If we can move it here, then it's a simple solve at that point in time. We need to get it from this quadrant here to down below. Shooting low is just probably you bending your wrist during the shot, which is an easy solve. Let's see if we can get this over a little bit first. Hope this, guys, helps you. Hopes it solves your problem. And if you have any other issues, please comment below. If you found any value in this video at all, don't forget to hit that bell icon, the like and subscribe button, because this channel is for you. We do all these videos for you. We do it for educational purposes. We do it for entertainment, and we do it for motivation. And I hope we motivated you to get to the range today and start shooting a little bit better. God bless, guys. I love you.